tell us about this Arts Council of Greater Kalamazoo.
Absolutely. Well, we were formed in 1966, as were a lot of arts councils around the country. The NEA was giving out money, and they needed folks to be able to come together to help pipeline that money out into different communities. So arts councils were pretty much born out of the NEA. And since that time, since 1966, the Arts Council here in Greater Kalamazoo has done a lot for this community. Unlike other arts councils, we are our own nonprofit organization. We're not connected with the government. That's sometimes a model that you see in arts councils. So we rely on grants and donations and memberships to keep us moving. But that also means that we are less tied down to policy and procedure and more able to listen to our community and be able to react.
Give me a mission, give me a vision.
Sure. Our vision is to be able to infuse arts and culture into the creative, commercial, and educational economies in Greater Kalamazoo. And we do that through connecting artists and arts organizations with businesses, with other arts organizations, with the general public. We also offer a great many programs. Most of those are free. And we also offer resources such as grants and workshops. So our core values are accessibility, inspiration, which is a nice one for us, dialogue, empathy, and sustainability.
Arts Council, lots falls under the term arts, right?
Yes.
Yeah, do you have a signature event?
We do have a signature event that we produce, and that's ArtHop. So that's the first Friday of every month, and that involves anywhere from 30 to 50 businesses that actually collaborate with us to bring artists into their businesses. They show art. Sometimes it's performance art. Maybe they'll have a quartet or a trio that plays. Sometimes it's performance art, theater performances that happen within these businesses, and the public is free to just kind of walk around.
How are you upping the bar of Kalamazoo with what you do in such a great way?
Well, I don't know that we personally are upping the bar. We just like to think that we're the connector, and that oftentimes it's really difficult to get artists, especially individual artists, to get their name out there, to have other people understand their work, and to be part of what it is to be a community in Kalamazoo. So as the Arts Council, we really do hope that artists and arts organizations will come to us, connect with other artists, connect with other arts organizations, and then we can help with resources. The other thing that we are really starting to take more stock in is advocacy. So it's easy to get lost in the quagmire of different bits of information coming from different media sources in terms of what's happening either at the state or the national level with funding, for example. We like to think of ourselves as the watchdog for that at the local level and try to get the most accurate information coming to us and then disseminate that out to our artists.
What is it about Kalamazoo that makes this work?
Right. You know, I came to Kalamazoo over 25 years ago now. I came for college, and I thought after 4 years I was going to get back in the U-Haul and head back out to the West Coast. And I actually tried to do that a couple of times, and every time I tried to do that, something about living in Kalamazoo and everything that's available to us here kept making me stay. And so I'm actually feel very fortunate to be now in charge of an organization that's really a steward to make sure that arts and arts organizations in our community are celebrated, are promoted, are nurtured, because I think that you don't see this in other communities. You don't necessarily see the time and effort and energy and dollars that people invest in coming together as a community in creative events. Yeah.
Thanks for your leadership.
Thank you.
Support for Kalamazoo Lively Arts is provided by the Irving S. Gilmore Foundation, helping to build and enrich the cultural life of Greater Kalamazoo.